I think this is it. This is the spot Chris picked out this year. It's gonna be a good year. I hope you camera monkeys are ready for what could be the best Blade day. And you know, we're changing some things up. We're not gonna invite any women. Not that we ever invited women, they just showed up. They ended up going missing, and that was completely out of our control or knowledge or anything. We're not incriminated in any way. We can't be because we didn't do anything wrong. That solves that problem. No one's gonna get tied up. Just nothing that could be construed as a crime. We're getting completely wild and out of hand. We're like unrecognizable as people. We're just normal people that watch Blade every single year and worship him and possibly jerk off with each other watching the same movies, but no one should even think that anything illegal is happening. It should just be a straight, normal, life-changing, religious Blade day. Yeah, not a bad spot. I think Chris did a pretty good job. A little exposed. Kind of a lot of people around.
How's it look?
Oh, that looks great. Hello, Brother Kevin. Thanks for showing up right on time. Brother Chris, he is newer, and to prove himself, he was like, guys, we had a bad incident last year, and I'm going to choose the location this year. We always try to scope out our spots pretty vigorously because of the not illegal nature of them, but the very tedious and dangerous methods that we go about choosing our places. Hey, what's up, Chris?
Brother Chris!
You know, maybe, is there still time to pick another spot, possibly?
What do you mean? We picked one.
Yeah, today's Blade Day. You picked one.
Yeah, well, I'm sure whatever you picked is fine. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Who is that?
He was just here.
Chris made one fatal error in that there was someone already occupying that space, and they were only occupying that space because they lived here. He was just here. What do you mean he was just here? Like he lives here?
Yeah.
What do you mean he lives here?
Well, I mean, someone had to live here.
He's not supposed to be here right now.
We're gonna
We got out of prison 2 months ago.
He doesn't know that yet. He thinks we're
He knows it now. Kevin just said it.
We're good guys.
We have to kill him.
No, Chris, you can't. If you're the one tying them up, you're the bad guy.
I promised him we wouldn't kill him.
Why would you swear on that? Why would you say that?
Well,
That's always got to be an option, Chris.
He's such a nice guy. His girlfriend just broke up with him.
How could you possibly know all of this?
I mean, we had a little chat.
I don't know. I'm getting my blade.
Yeah, no, Kevin, get your blade, slash him to bits.
2 years ago, you guys gave me the greatest day and night of my life.
Well, of course.
I'm trying to repay that with this nice man who's tied up and can be our friend.
So 2 years ago, I came to you guys, a raging alcoholic. I didn't know I had issues. Now, I'm just one of the brothers. Blade changed me.
What do you think will happen when the 3 Blade movies are over and we let him go? Then what's gonna happen?
Well, then we slice him to bits, dude.
He's gonna call the cops.
We don't have to kill him.
Well, he may not call the cops. We don't know his intentions completely. We could.
Is
Would you call the cops?
Is it your intention to call the cops?
If we put a phone right here in front of you right now, would you call the cops if we gave you a phone?
Be real.
Be real. I'll know if you're lying. I can always tell when someone's lying. Let's just test it out. Let's just test it out.
Let's test it
figure it
out.
out.
Let's test it out.
Let's just test it out.
How's it going?
I just helped you back there. We are friends. I saved you from dying. So don't mess this up for me. I wasn't joking. That stuff you saw, they will do that. They will cut you. It's easy. Just don't ruin this for me.
All right, Chris, is he in position? Me and Kevin are finished jerking each other off.
Coming.
Why are you coming?
This is a dial test, okay? You get one phone call. You dial a number on here, okay? And if it's the cops, we kill you.
Just like in the jailhouse, one phone call.
Yeah, slash you to bits, okay? If you don't, then you get to watch Blade with us, and Blade Trinity and Blade 2. So, choice is yours.
All you have to do is not dial 911 and we won't kill you.
Remember the talk.
What do you push?
So that was 9.
Okay.
What is he doing?
Go ahead. What do you push?
Okay, that was a 1.
that's
that
a
was
1. Oh my
That
God.
was a 1. Okay, so let's just kill him. Let's just kill him.
No. Wait, let's give him a chance. He
What?
could have been dialing someone else.
Like who?
Who are you gonna call?
What were you about to dial?
My ex-girlfriend.
And so, what, her phone number starts with 911?
Oh, 911?
910.
That is from the,
That's the valley.
there you
No,
go.
that makes sense.
The inland valley.
That's our bad.
Go ahead and hit
We're-
0.
We're a little skittish. Got out of prison 2 months ago.
Hit that 0, and then we can watch Blade.
Watch Blade.
be the nice guy.
That was one.
That's oh no! Oh my God! Okay, no, we think okay. Okay, yep, that's it. That's it. No.
All right. Well,
No.
I'm just gonna slash him right now. All right, just gonna be a little.
Hold on. I think if we are trying to become more like Blade, more pure, and radicalize, we do need to give this man a chance to accept Blade into his heart. I believe everything that happens, Blade bestows in front of us for a reason. Not everyone comes to the faith the same way. Everyone comes to it different. And I believe the only way to save soon-to-be brother Kirby is to tie him up and make him watch Blade. We were all non-believers at some point.
Not me. We should get rid of him. If we're not convinced by the end of Blade,
we slash him.
definitely kill him.
We slash
we slash him for sure.
I'm cool with
We
that.
slash him.
Hello? No. There's no problem here. He called.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
we're okay. Prank call.
I think Kevin is just having a little spiritual relapse, if I may be so bold, because I've seen it every time. There's not one person who has seen Blade that has not seen his light. We're gonna be telling that story at your inauguration, the time he called the cops. That's pretty funny.
He's a funny guy.
Hey, brother, what's your name? Corey?
Kobe.
I heard Kirby. Say that again? That's for sure Kirby.
Kyle.
All right, cool.
So now Corey's been presented with this opportunity. Does he enact Blade's will? Because what Blade wants him to do is to look at the situation he is in and say, Blade, this is where I'm meant to be. You want me to say yes. You want me to not call the police. And Corey, what's he's gonna say? He's gonna change, because right now he's saying he's gonna call the police, but what he's going to say once he says yes, you say yes to the voice of Blade. And once you say yes, you say, no, I don't wanna call the police. You say, I'm a brother now. And if I call the police, I'd be calling the police on myself, because you don't call the police on yourself. That's stupid.
Hey Kevin, could you get Blade Trinity booted up?
Which one?
Blade Trinity. I said Blade Trinity. What do you mean?
There's two, dude.
There's a sequel to Blade Trinity that we didn't know about?
It's unrated.
There's an unrated Blade Trinity?
A 10-minute longer unrated cut.
This is always the next step for any religion or cult, is we radicalize, which is always the best step. It's always the most fun version of whatever religion you follow, is whenever that religion radicalizes.
The most radical thing we're doing this year is we're switching the order in which we watch Blades.
Watch Blade Trinity first, then Blade 2, then Blade, instead of the opposite. And I'm so fucking excited that we are starting with Blade Trinity this year.
That's different.
This is in hopes to expedite some of the processes that we've been trying to bring to fruition. We're hoping that reversing the order that we watch Blade might bring about some of the past events that we wish didn't happen. So reverse Blade, reverse world is kind of the hope.
I have to admit, last year was crazy.
Last year was... It was a nightmare.
That's what happened.
There we were, 2022. We were having the most Blade day of all Blade days.
We were ramping up to deliver one of the best Blade days we've ever done. You would have loved it.
I think that years of not following Blade's light in the most purest way had led Blade to want to show us the error of our ways.
We were maybe halfway through Blade 1. And the cops busted in. We always knew this day would come.
And then I hear a knock at the door. Bang, bang, bang! What the fuck was that? Did we order pizza?
Luckily for me, I was closest to the door. I always position myself closest to the door in case of an incident like this, because, you know, in our line of work, we are doing things that would bring the attention of the authorities upon us.
Not pizza, motherfucker. I'm the cops.
The team needs me. I was unarmed, though. Fortunately, I am very capable. I disarmed the first police officer that busted the door. Took his gun, which he pointed right at me, but I pointed it up and I fired it right back in his face. Once that whole Cole thing happened, everyone snapped into position and it was an all-out fight. Kevin killed 18, 19 people with his blade.
I took this blade and I drove it through the hearts of as many cops as I could. At least 18 or 19.
Alec knew these pigs were impure.
I go straight for my blade spray. I have it at a holster. And just like Rorschach in the Watchmen movie, have you ever seen that? Really awesome movie. Got the lighter.
He started lighting the blade spray on fire for more effectiveness. That's fire.
And I see Chris, he jumps up next to me. Out of his trench coat, 2 guns.
Chris was dual wielding. He was like,
I would just remember blasting fools.
that's guns.
And then Kevin does a flip. He can do that. Brian and Kevin, they go back to back.
What happened to Brian?
It's the part I don't like to talk about. He was also fighting with one of our blades. He was alongside Kevin. Not killing as many as Kevin. Of course, he does not have the same discipline, but cutting down pigs left and right. The next wave of police officers came in, heavily armed, because he was like, they need to know. He kept saying, they need to know what happened here.
I gotta protect the footage.
And then the cop said, get him. We need to make sure no one knows what happened here.
He was riddled with over 100 bullets.
Completely and utterly obliterated by bullets. And unfortunately, he was actually holding all the footage for the documentary as well.
I've given a lot of thought to it in the last year about Brian. The more I've thought about it, the more I realized that he fucking deserved it. He was a sinner. Don't get me wrong, I like Brother Brian. He was a valuable asset. He was one of the earliest we turned, but he sinned.
And it was just so sad to know that we lost the footage. I am really disappointed in the media because their version of events literally scrubbed names like Black Ink, CIA, Call of Duty Black Ops, same thing. It happens in real life. They said no cops died, which is false. Literally, I saw Kevin kill at least 18 or 19.
Oh my goodness, you could make a whole Blade 4 out of that footage.
That footage would have been sweet. If Brian hadn't gotten the footage lost, it would have been best Blade day ever, honestly. If only we could, yeah, no, there's no way. There's no way. It's obliterated with Brian. Both are lost. I don't know which is more tragic.
This blade is such a good blade mobile. Yeah. The blade.
I don't know why you're filming. Let's just be filming Blade. Get 2.
Oh, was it the pizza?
Dude, wait,
He said cheese.
Pizza.
I didn't know.
Yeah, no, bring the cheese in.
Yeah.
You can come in.
Bring
the cheese in.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, get it inside.
It wasn't me.
Hey gentlemen, we got a noise complaint. Just up the street. The noise.
Responded to a really simple noise complaint. Knocked on the door, made my presence known. They allowed me to enter. I believe they were ordering a pizza, which my partner intercepted down below.
Chris, go hide the fucking animal.
No, we don't make noise.
I don't think so. Watching Blade.
Do you like Blade? Do you like?
Is that a weapon?
No, there's no problems here. Chris, hide the
No, it's all good.
Actually, all of you.
Everybody relax.
Relax. Okay, put the sword down. Put the sword down.
Get him, Kevin, get him! You go first. Can't leave here alive.
I'll go first.
Get on the ground.
Okay, I'll go on the floor.
Oh my God.
Put the sword down. Put the sword down. Get on the floor. I don't know what was going on. It was absolute chaos.
The ground. I'm getting out on the ground. Okay, I'll put it down. I'm sorry. No, no, I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm so sorry. Oh my God.
Shut up.
I'm sorry.
Stop talking.
You're under arrest.
It was them. They made me arrest. Was that Brian?
I'm gonna need paramedics here. There was one casualty, fatal accident. I believe he hit his head on a corner, which I've never seen before. You know, allegedly there's some police brutality that's being investigated, which I can't comment on any further.
When Mr. Velasquez came into contact with the subject, a particularly nasty three-way convex with extremely potent matrices, his skull shattered at the point of collision, and that unlucky son of a bitch was dead before his body even touched the ground. I am Dr. Bjorn Mahorn. I am a professor in corner safety and actuarial science.
Let's see what we got here. Oh, there's a
concave corner right there. We got a... Well, this one's smooth, but, you know, catch it on the wrong day. You never know what you're going to find. And there's this bifurcated concave up here, and this is it, isn't it? Yeah. I can just tell. Yeah, when you have a convex corner like this, those are some tough matrices. It's my professional opinion that they're very lucky that Mr. Velasquez was the only casualty that evening. Corner is the most dangerous surface in your house, whether it's corner on your porch, in your living room, in your bathroom. There's no escape from it. Unless you have a circular home, you're in for some tough times ahead, buddy. Let me tell you what.
Yeah, they're gonna investigate the corners of the property, make sure that they're all in compliance with the city ordinance.
So you're saying that the police are not responsible at all?
That, of course not. No. It was, again, something. It's really weird.
It's time for Blade 1.
Oh, he wants to do it. He wants to do the blade pump. Let me help you. He's trying to do the blade pump himself. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Well, we'll do it with you. Do it again. Yeah. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That was good. That's good. That was good. Now watch Blade.
That was a little early, but watch Blade.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
I didn't know what kind of thing was going on at first. First, I thought this was some sort of weird sex thing. Then I thought it was a Buffy thing. Then it started turning into being this gay sex thing. One of them was rubbing against me, and I was pretty sure he was like thinking stuff, stupid stuff. I don't know. But the more I was constrained, the less space I had to move, the more I realized I had never really had that much space to begin with.
So, will you be returning next year?
Yeah.
Stop resisting! Stop resisting!
Got different concave corners all throughout the kitchen here. You should never back up with corners. I'm an expert. I can get away. Oh my God, what the? See, you could have had one dangerous corner here. They decided they wanted to make it a bifurcated convex, and you have 2 dangerous corners here.